Hi and welcome back, Virgos. We're going to go straight into your reading for this week ahead. We're going to start off there with the left-hand side bottom card, the Hangman. Now, if you look at the Hangman, he's gone upside down. So this is about reflection. Now, you've got to see things sometimes from somebody else's point of view, not your own. So it's about you reflecting on what's going off around you at the moment. So seeing things from another angle. Joining in conversations. I can see that you'll always put your ideas out there, and you'll always reflect on what you can do for others, because I see the sun's coming out for you there. Now, the sun is always about family and situations, and reflection is coming around the sun. So to me, I feel this is talking about reflecting on happy times, reflecting on family gatherings, reflecting on coming together as a family. So some nice times there, and the sun coming out, and enjoying some little quality time you've got there with family, children, grandchildren, all joining together there. So a nice card to have, nice little section there if you started off with. I see that you've got the Empress, so expect births, but she's the births of life to come, but she's also births and reflections of ideas and bringing them forward. But watch for nurturing and growth that's coming around you there. A lot of growth, lots of maturity with the Empress. She likes to mother things. You can see there where we've got the sun and the happy family card there. It relates to nurturing around family and situations and turning things around. Wherever, if there's problems being within the family, a lot of the situations we've reflected on, but we're turning things around now. We do have maturity there, as you can see there, that we have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, that is a great news bringer in, but it's also abundance. So again, it's having and reflecting what we've got around us and the ideas we've got, but being able to nurture and help other ones also. Because where you've got that card, it is an abundance card. It can relate to two things. It can relate to redundancies, but it's not going to give to everyone, obviously. But remember, as I give you these Virgos, the information will be for some, but not for all. So just take out the cards, what comes through, what you can accept. You can see then we've got, like I said, the abundance. So spoiling yourself, whether it's a new car, a new property, having a new, whatever new thing you want. It's a little bit of being able to have that. Also, it's some recognition for the hard work that you've placed into life in a working situation also. The moon is coming out there, and it can be there a little bit of an illusion card, this. Although I don't think you Virgos are under any illusions, but I do feel like you've just got to be aware of mood swings, so you can kind of feel up and down a little bit, and up and down. So again, where the Hangman is taking you upside down a little bit, the moon comes in there also to say, look, it's reflection, and just see what, how you feel about changing things around, because it can be, you can have two towers which are showing a lot of strength around you, but you can sometimes feel a little bit lost and a little bit down there. And also carrying a lot of burdens in the past section here, where you feel like you're burdened down sometimes with obstacles that can be placed up in around you. So, your inner beliefs and your outer beliefs, reflection card with the Hangman is, you've just got to take action sometimes and drop out of your conditions that's holding you back and making your a heavy load. So again, we ones, the kind of, the like to trade things. So let's get you trading your problems and let's get them pulled down. I see that you've got the direction then of the two, which is also, again, it's about ideas we've got and being pulled in directions. So once you get past your moods and once we get you out your burdens, we've got to start deciding then the road in which you want to travel on, because your ideas are there, you're reflecting on the things, but choices, you've got to be able to put yourself in a position where you can see things clearly, and put your emotion behind you, feet firmly on the ground, and the route you wish to take there, because the Queen of Swords is putting you in charge. Now that's where you like to be. You solely like to be give advice, if you like. So you might find that somebody who's also doesn't know what route to take will come to you for advice because of your maturity. The Queen, she can always she's got a lot of growth, she's got a lot of sensibility, she can give good advice. So you might find that somebody's going to look up to you there and use you as the shoulder. The king and the queen sits there together, but the queen's first before the king. So she's staying in control. Now the king is also a good advice, but he's a kind of a testing time around the males, because where we've got the king, it can be a bit emotional. So your king of cups has got everything there, and even though his kingdom might be small at times, he's powerfully in charge of it and he's proud of it. So what you've built around you can be very proud of. And even though you've got challenges ahead and roots met, you'll give advice and challenges are there. So you can be tested, and the males can be a bit tested in Virgos in these cards, as we can see here. But I will draw your attention to your back card now, which is your major card I pulled for you, which is a judgment and a triumph card. So although I've given this at this left-hand side, there's a few obstacles keeping in charge and deciding the routes, you will actually have renewal with this card, where you'll rise above the old and you will bring in the new. So any old problems, situations that's been bogging you down, you're going to come through this and you're going to rise above it. So it's a renewal card. And also the Knight of Wands is giving you a direction to lift up and move to. So there could also be a change of property around, but it's lifting up and moving forward. Even if it's a work, if we're talking about work or situations, for some of you Virgos will change your direction, but it's lifting up and going forward. That the wand wants to do that, right? The Knight of Wands always wants to go in there and just nicely go forward, but the Knight of Pentacles doesn't. So you're going to see there we've got the king and queen with the ideas and a little bit of tricky things around. You may have a difference of opinions around male and female within the Virgos here, or partnerships. You might find that one wants to get up and move and the other one's stuck in the rut. So again, it's a little bit of nudge forward that this Knight of Pentacles needs. So somebody will come to give you that little bit of nudge. Well, you can see the land ahead of you where you want to go, but you're stuck at this moment. And you can be very, very stubborn when you want to be. It's kind of a Knight of Swords. He can be really tough on what he does, but he's also proud of everything he's built up around him, and he's going to have golden opportunities within a work sense. Again, it's a road that we might have started on, but we don't know whether to go down. So some challenges where work are concerned, but the opportunities are giving you there, and it's a whole gold card that. So the journeys could be golden, but they have to be planned carefully. So take your time before you make the move. The Temperance here, again, she's filling your cup. Again, moderately. Don't overfill it. Do things in moderation. Otherwise, your cup will overflow. But again, it's flowing things into you. So a little bit testing, but don't go too deep in here. Right, remember to just let enough come in. Don't try to do too much. You've got a lot to learn here with the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups, again, it's newness. It's about new ideas and about feeling that using your imagination, if you like, but you've got empathy with a lot of people around as well. So you'll share situations that need that little bit of, like I said, somebody may be wanting your advice. So you've got the empathy with them. So somebody coming to you for a little bit of support, but you're able to put your own imagination and ideas now into action as well. So the Page of Cups is coming there. The Page of Swords is coming there for you. As that level linked to the Page of Swords, it's about confidence, but don't be too overconfident that, we go back, remember, to just put in our cup what we need. But also, news and communication is a powerful card there. So you'll find news and people getting in touch with you, haven't heard from a while. But again, a confident card to have is the Page of Swords. So a lot of communication, a lot of ideas, and being born here. Now, you either work well within a team or you're self-employed with the Three of Pentacles, but firm and solid, but you're able to show exactly your skills off to others, and them skills will pay off because somebody's going to show you some recognition. So as tradesmen on that, you're going to show that somebody's going to want your work and show your work and going to need you for the qualities of your work. You've got to be honest with yourself. I see a bit of a dishonest figure coming around, but again, it's protecting what's yours, right? So your ideas, even though of showing them, and I'm creating them here in the Three of Pentacles, you do have to watch that somebody doesn't run away with your ideas as well. Again, so safeguard everything, even though I'm using your imagination with your Page of Cups and your Swords bringing you the news. Just be aware that who you do communicate with, you don't give everything away and somebody runs off with your ideas or choice of decisions here. Safeguard what's yours, but also be honest with yourself, but watch for dishonesty around. The devil there is giving you a little bit of temptation. Again, where we see the devil, it means we can be addicted to emotions, we can be addicted to our past, and we can be addicted to people around us. But we do have the opportunity at any time to walk away from anything, because the chains are never tied tight to us with the devil. Again, like I said, it's a bit of a tempting time, but be careful. Just only let yourself loose into what you know you're safe with. I see that the card there is Happy Family card. So again, it's about being around family and bringing it together, and a lovely card on occasion coming around a family. The Queen of Pentacles is there to put a generous queen above you. She's also very materialistic, is because she's a pentacle. But she's generous, and through her wealth and through this security, she's able to share with others, so sharing within the family situations. Again, you've started off, even though I've got your card, I'm reflecting at the back, the Triumph in the Judgment, because it links there to the last card that we've placed out for you there, with all the obstacles that's coming. As you can see, all them props around, all them relate to standing your ground. Although you've got all these situations, you're in the middle where you need to, all right, place your ideas there, but stick to them, right? And don't let anybody run off with your ideas. Don't let anybody, your devil, come around you to tempt you. Stick to your high ground. Stick to what you know best, when you know you've got that prop there to knock any obstacle right down and rise above them. So that's your card reading for this week, Virgos. So just take from it what you can. And if you do like the readings, like and subscribe, or even leave a comment. But you do see that although the challenges are there, we do come through them and rise them up. So the renewal cards at the back for you. So we'll leave that with you until next time. Thank you.